Before heading out to go fishing, it is important to make sure you have all the tools and equipment that you need. This video will go over the necessities that you'll need to bring with you when going fishing.
The first piece of equipment is the fishing rod. Fishing rods can vary in size, type, and price. Size depends on the length you want based on your height, and the strength of the rod can depend on what type of fishing you want to do. Next is the reel that is attached to the fishing rod. There are two most common types of reels that you may encounter. The first is a spinning reel. This reel has the fishing line visible and requires a few more steps to cast, but is not much more complicated than the spin cast reel. The spin cast reel has the fishing line covered. To cast, you simply press and release the button. Fishing line is what is threaded through the rod and used to reel in the fish. The size of the line depends on the line test number found in the box. The line test tells you how many pounds the line can reel in without breaking. A good size to purchase to start out is typically 8 to 12 pound test. The type of line you want to get will vary based on where you are fishing and how large you expect the fish to be. A tackle box is helpful with carrying all your tools and keeping things organized. It is especially good for keeping the smaller equipment together so you don't lose anything. Hooks are attached to the end of the fishing line and are where you attach your bait. There are many different kinds of hooks for different types of fishing, but the most common for beginners would be a worm hook. There are different sizes you can choose as well. A size H8 or 5mm hook is typically good when starting out. Bobbers allow you to be able to tell when a fish is biting at your bait. When a fish pulls on the line, the bobber will go underwater, so you will know when to start reeling in. There are different sizes of bobbers. A larger one will be easier for you to see, but a smaller one will be more difficult for a fish to see, making your line less obvious to them. Sinkers are attached along the fishing line. These are what help the line cast out further into the water. There are varying sizes of sinkers depending on how far you will be casting your line. Clippers are useful when cutting fishing line, removing a hook from a fish to release it, or clipping sinkers onto your fishing line.
Once all of your tools and supplies are ready, remember to be safe, be patient, and most importantly, have fun.